Hi, we're the Wuijicks. I'm Tim, my wife Tony. I'm 43 years old and Tony's 40. We have 3 children, Alec who's 6, Bryce who's 4, and Carly who's 1.
Alec, my oldest, has poor listening skills. When both boys are in the house, I have both boys screaming. They don't know how to play together. They don't know how to share. Tim doesn't discipline whatsoever. And that makes me frustrated because I don't have Tim to back me up when I yell and get angry. Bryce, get down right now. Stop it. Right now. Stop. Stop. If you ask the kids, they would choose Daddy over Mommy anytime because Mommy yells all the time and Daddy doesn't. I'm making 3 different meals every night, one for Tim and I, one for Alec and Bryce, and another one for Carly. Alec and Bryce, whenever they're not watched, the enjoyment for them is throwing toys, and they don't care if they break.
Super Manny, if you come, beware of falling objects.
For today, let's just carry on as normal. First thing Tony did was to show me around the house, and wow.
This is our main playroom.
Wow!
We have another one up on the 3rd floor. And this is the other playroom.
Let's look at the selection you've got here.
Look who's coming down! What the?
The boys are so lucky. They've got so many toys. But I wonder if they really appreciate them.
Corn.
So what's cooking, Mum?
Salmon for Tim and I. Carly's getting pasta and corn, and I'm still deciding what I'm making for Alec and Bryce. Sometimes they don't eat the same thing. Like Alec will eat hot dogs, Bryce won't. So then I usually do an extra meal.
Have you tried giving them other food?
I gave up that battle. When I did do that, it was always a fighting battle. Hey, Alec and Bryce, you need to come up, okay? Tim, can you come down to feed Carly?
After 10 long minutes of calling everybody for dinner, Dad and the boys finally made it to the table.
Alec, you need to eat some peas. Come on, Alec, I want you to try some. You're not just taking one. Absolutely not. Bryce, 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 you have a fork. We don't use hands. Alec, Alec, you have a fork.
I've seen all that I needed to see. I had a pretty good idea about what I was going to discuss with the parents at the family meeting. You're both dedicated parents, and it is absolutely wonderful to see how you have both embraced the whole family experience. But what I don't see is respect. Your parents and your children should respect you, and it's not happening. Tony, you're nodding away here as I'm talking about respect. Let's talk about not only the respect that I feel needs to be earned, but also, I didn't see any discipline yesterday. Why do you think they don't respect the toys? What I also noticed was a feeling of unequal parenting. Tony, this is your opportunity to be able to get off your chest what I know you have been holding back.
Okay, I will. I get frustrated with you when you come down when you're working upstairs and you play with them for a few minutes and then you just go upstairs and I'm left with your mess.
Talk about the impact that that has on you.
It's just tough.
Yeah. And it wears you out.
It's not the wearing out, it's just that you feel non-appreciated. And I feel like I'm the disciplinarian. They view me as the mean person, and they want nothing to do with me. My kids don't even want me to read them to bed at night. I'd like to have fun with my kids like he does, but somebody has to clean up the mess and take that responsibility. And so it's always me. I just want to give up sometimes. I can't compete with you.
You shouldn't have to compete. You should be on an equal par. Do you both want to be raising children that way?
No.
It's a simple answer, no.
So what I want to do is to be able to bridge the gap between the pair of you. Are you guys up and ready for it?
100%.
Brilliant. Okay, let's do it then.
We're having a little family meeting. We want to set some rules.
Example.
Yeah, good example. So listen to what Mommy and Daddy say when we tell you, and then also to do the things that you know are right from wrong.
No throwing toys.
When Mommy says something, let's be supportive of it, and that's her word counts, okay? Got it? Bryce? Okay.
Go team.
Okay, boys, listen very carefully. Alec and Bryce, I want you to both look at all of your toys and I want you to choose 10 toys each to place into your box. Because all the rest were taken away. We're taking away all the other toys and we're going to place them somewhere safe. And when you show Mummy and Daddy that you can play nicely with your toys, then Mummy and Daddy will every now and then give you 2 more toys back. If you throw the toys that are in your box or hurt one another, they're going to be taken away and placed into this green one. And then you'll only be left with 9. Right, go. And now what's going to happen is all the other toys are going to be taken away. Take care of that. These boys don't listen to Tony, so it was time for me to speak to Tony about the tone of her voice. When they don't listen, you then adopt that low-toned, authoritative voice. It's about asking them to do something, them listening to you, and you exercising discipline if necessary.
Bryce, do you
Shortly after our conversation, Bryce and Alec put Tony to the test.
No running around, put the popsicles in the garbage. Alec and Bryce. Bryce!
Listen, don't shout. If you do not come over here right now and listen to me, you'll be going straight into a naughty area.
If you do not come here right now, both of you will be going into the naughty area. Go put it in the garbage right now, please.
I was pleased to see that the boys started to listen to Mum once she lowered her voice. It is a reflection of exactly what your children are going to receive. So you have to imagine this mirror as your children's face.
Good job, Alec. Way to go. I'm really proud of you on how you ate your vegetables. Good job.
Tim, start off with discipline.
Alec, I asked you, please remove your shoes before you walk in the house.
Okay. What I'm going to do is I want to be able to watch. I'm going to come behind you, all right? I'd like you to do discipline, praise, and just pass the mirror to one another, all right?
Sweet job, Bryce. Good use of color. Really happy and proud.
Bryce, I said no hitting.
Carly, no biting.
All right, I like it. That is fantastic. Because all of the children have a lot of toys, they tend to spend just a few minutes and think, oh, well, I'm bored with that one, I'll move on to the next one. And what you want to be able to do is to try and get the boys to focus and rediscover this toy every time they play with it. Who is ready for some fun?
Me. Slide down the slide. Walk around a chair. No, stop. Go backwards.
Good listening, Bryce. Good listening.
Big step over.
Woo!
Give me 5, Bryce. Good job.
It's about working together, using your skills to listen, to communicate correctly. When it came to mealtime, I told Tony she was only going to make 1 meal tonight. What are you having tonight?
Chicken and broccoli.
Never given him broccoli.
So the key is, it's encouragement at the table. It's letting them try a little bit of what you've placed on the plate.
Alec, I want you to at least take 1 bite, and I don't want you to spit it out. I want you to swallow it, and I want you to try it. Is it gonna go in the mouth, Alec? I want to see it. Oh my gosh.
That is so cool. It's
Excellent.
fantastic.
Let me feel that muscle.
Are you ate another broccoli?
I can't believe this. Amazing. They look like mini trees, right? Tony and Tim still need a technique for discipline, so I'm going to introduce them to the naughty step. Consistency and the fact that the pair of you will now use the same technique will show these children that you
We're
both...
serious. And
Yes, but that you're both equal.
Right.
So that you're supporting Mum and Mum's supporting you. The boys have made a huge mess with Carly's toys. And Dad told the boys to start helping put the toys away. Dad had to give him a warning and follow through. And off Bryce went to the naughty step.
is because you have not listened to Daddy when I asked you to come there. You got it?
Dad, let's go.
Let's go.
No talking. No talking to him, remember? He did try.
Can you say you're sorry to Daddy? Huh? Can you say you're sorry? Okay, what?
Let's see if you could. Yeah, when you're done with the shrimp and the peas. When you're done with the shrimp and the peas, please. Listen, Bryce, listen. Listen, Bryce, listen.
Not talking to
Well, you know what? That's
Excuse
not
me?
nice behavior.
Bryce was back chatting Dad. Mum and Dad dealt with it. They were in control together, supporting one another, and were able to turn around a negative situation into a very positive one.
That's your last warning. You are not to talk to Daddy that way. I want you to go over there and say you're sorry. He can't hear you. Go say you're sorry for talking the way you did.
What is it, Bryce? Bryce, what are you sorry for?
I said it.
For what? I didn't hear what you said.
Don't make
Oh, for talking back? Thank you for saying you're sorry, sweetie.
Come and give me a high five. Another one. Give me a high five. Bye-bye. Actually, on my way home, and I am leaving you guys now. Confidence, confidence, working together, and remember the values you're teaching here.
Thank you.
The Wuijick family have made a lot of progress. Tony and Tim now work together, and the boys have discipline. And I think overall, the whole family have a better appreciation of what they have.